everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. And for this video, we're going to be playing one of my favorite tabletop games called Wizard Kittens. If you saw my previous video when I did the unboxing, then you'll be fairly familiarized with it. And I did mention that I was going to set up to play a game with you guys. However, I've got to point out that I had to get a bit creative when setting up the board because, as you can see, I don't have a big tabletop gaming table. I have a much smaller TV tray type table, but hey, it still works, right? So I tried to follow the setup in the instruction booklet as best as I could, but it's much smaller. So I want to introduce the players to you. So the player I've chosen for myself is Cinder, as you saw in the previous video, and your player, let me just adjust the cards here, is going to be Isa. And I've chosen this character for you, the viewer, because when I was going through the character cards, I realized that I did not include the Isa card in my unboxing video because I missed this one. I guess the cards got stuck together and I couldn't find her right away. So I thought, well, that's not fair. You deserve to know all the characters. So I decided for this game you were going to be playing as Isa. So I've got the board set up to the best of my ability. I have the instruction booklet right here in case I need to take reference from it during play. And I have picked out the easiest curses that we can probably break together. So I want to begin by saying that I am by no means an expert when it comes to tabletop gaming. No way. So I've read the instructions over and hopefully I'll be able to get this right. If I do not, feel free to correct me in the comments section of this video, but hopefully I get this right. I haven't played this game in a very long time, almost a year, but I still love it no less. And after reading the instruction booklet, I think I might have it down. I'm not sure, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try this. And you know, in all confession, sometimes when I get together with my friends in order to have a good time, sometimes we, have to structure a game to where it's not player versus player, where it's cooperative, so that we can all have a chance at winning together. So let's just pretend that this is like that. Okay. So for our very first curse, we have to break. We have to break the catnap curse. See, all the little kitties, they're all asleep because they're really tired. And you know what? That's so fitting for an ASMR video, isn't it? So that means in order to break this curse, we need 2 familiars and 1 potion. Alright? So, we are each on chapter 1. So, I'm going to let you guys go first. So, obviously we need to summon. Summoning is when you draw 1 additional card. So you guys have, this is the Chaos card, which means we've already got trouble brewing for us. They're already trying to alert Professor Whispers. We don't like that. So I'm going to put that ever so cute yet ever so annoying Chaos card right there. And we're going to just summon another one. Oh, you got a familiar. That's good. That's 1 out of the 2 familiars that are required. So we're going to take your little paw tab, because this is part of the rules, and we're going to put it over the summon spot, because that's what we're supposed to do. We have to remember the actions we take. So now it's my turn. I'm going to, oh, look at that. I get a potion. That's great. So let's summon. Put that there. Now it is your turn. Now you, let's see. Usually you can't repeat the action. I don't know if you can sling. Let me check the instruction manual. Because like I said, there's going to be some page flipping. Isn't that great? Okay, I got the setup. See, this is the setup. This is how it's supposed to look. But I've got to rig it so that, yeah. Okay. Here we go. You could sling one of your cards to another ritual circle. That would be my ritual circle, and that would just strengthen our chances of breaking the curse. Is that what you want to do? You want to sling it to my ritual circle. But then you'll have no cards. You can't discard 2 cards yet because you only have 1. And let's see. You can't really switch the locations of any cards yet because you don't have enough cards to do that. I feel like if you slung it over to me, then that would be your best option, I think. So why don't we try that? We're going to sling this component over here. And again, we're breaking the curses together. We're not playing against each other. We are breaking the curses together, so everybody wins. Except the Chaos Cats. Okay. So, that meant you did the sling. This is difficult, I think, because, yeah, we've only got 2 players. If we had more players, it might be one thing, but we're doing the best we can. Oh, we have a scroll. We don't necessarily need a scroll, but we're still going to keep that because we're still working on this particular chapter. Okay, so my advice to you would be summon. You need some more cards, so, okay. I'm going to do summon. Alright, and what I want to do is, let's see. Oh wait, I think I did something wrong. I should not have taken this scroll. Okay, I admit, I think I did something wrong. I shouldn't have taken this scroll. So we're going to put that under. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to sling a card over to you, and I'm going to sling the potion over to you. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, it's been a while, and at the same time, I'm not just playing. I'm also making a video, so, yeah. Alright. So, I think, let's see, so I slung that over to you, and then you summoned. Okay, so that means I come back over here. Yeah, I think that's how it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, it's been a year since I played this. I'm trying to keep track. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and summon because we need to get these cards and we need to break this curse. Very close. An artifact. Isn't that pretty? It looks very Sailor Moonish. Or Tokyo Mew Mew. I don't know. Some people call it Mew Mew Power. I don't mind either way. It's a great show. It's a great manga. So, now, why don't you, I'm trying to think. I wouldn't advise that you discard your 2 cards because you need one of them. So why don't you sling one over to me, because then I would only need 1 more familiar. I would only need 1 familiar to help beat the chapter 1 curse. Okay, so we're gonna sling. Alright, now. This is weird because I'd have to sling right back to you now, wouldn't I? I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, let's see. I don't want to discard 2 cards though, but I feel like I might have to. I need that potion though. We need that potion though, so what do we do? Because I don't want to repeat the same thing of swat, summon, you know. I think for now, we're going to do, we're going to do a sling. I'm sorry, sling, summon, sling. going to sling. I'm going to, because I want to be fair to you. You're also the player. I am going to fling. No, I'm going to fling the potion over to you. Because you had that familiar already. Okay, we'll go fling that. And now you're going to summon. Because you don't want to discard two of these cards. So let's see. Another potion. That's good. Look. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, okay. That's very good. So we're just going to hold on to that there. And now, we're going to pop over here. And what I want to do is, let's see. I'm going to go back to summoning. If we had more cards and stuff, I would do other options. I'm not trying to do you guys, I promise. There's another scroll. Very good. And now, I think it's okay to discard two cards for you because we only need one potion. And this is one potion too many plus a scroll that we don't need. So, we're going to just discard. Let's make that the discard pile. And in fact, just to be safe. Let's put it like that so we know that that is the discard pile. Because I don't want to incorporate it back into the deck right now. So, okay, you swat it. And now, I can't summon, so I'm going to... I'm also going to swat. Because I have a couple of cards too many that I don't need. So I'm going to swat them. Put that there. Alright. Alright, now you. Let's summon. My dear viewer, let's summon another card. Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay. If that's what we're going to do, then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sling one of my cards to your ritual circle, and that means familiar potion, familiar potion. So we did it. We beat the catnip curse. Great. Okay, so we're gonna move the defeated curses over. Actually, I'm gonna flip it back up. That's great. Now, normally you're supposed to include the incorporated components along with the broken curse if it is a versus game, but we're doing this co-op, so we're just gonna put these back into the discard pile. Alright, let's move on to the next curse, which I guess would be chapter 2, I think, but hey, we're just gonna wing it. Okay. So actually, yeah, let's try it like this. We're gonna designate that as okay, that was our curse for chapter 1. Now we're gonna move on to chapter 2, and you can do up to 3 chapters, but for this video I decided to go with just 2. For the reason that, it's been a while since I played this game, and, also we're playing it as easily, like on easy levels using the easy cards, and also I don't know how much time my phone is going to record. I'm doing all this from my phone on my tripod, so. Okay, the next curse is going to be the snail curse. Okay, so for the snail curse, to defeat the snail curse, we need 2 artifacts and 1 scroll. So let's see how we do. Alright, so whose turn was it? I think it's yours. It's your turn. I remember now. Okay, it's your turn. Well, I think your only option is to summon because you have no cards, so we're going to... We've got a scroll. Oh, that's great. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Great. And now we're going to move over to me and I'm going to summon a potion. Oh, it looks so yummy, doesn't it? I don't want to drink it though because you can summon another potion. Wow. Nice. Okay. Put that there. I am also going to summon. And we've got a familiar. That's good. That's good because it's a cute little familiar. Come on, look at that cute size. Alright, let's see. I have an idea. Sling. There's a reason I'm doing this. I need you to sling your potion over to me, because that way I can swap and discard 2 of my cards, and we can get rid of the excess potions that we really don't need. Then remember, we're helping each other here. We're trying to fix this whole mess before the professor gets back. Alright. So. Alright. Okay. You got a familiar. Cool. Put that there. I am going to summon another scroll. Okay. And let's see. Why don't you sling one over to me, and why don't you, I'll take the familiar. Because that way we don't need any familiars. That way I can swap and discard these 2 unusable cards for this particular curse. Okay. So that means now you're going to summon another scroll. You know, this wouldn't be the first time this happened. There was this one time where we were playing, and 1 minute we kept getting familiar, and then we kept getting potion after potion after potion. It was just ridiculous, right? So anyway, I'm also going to summon... Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, so... Please do me a favor and discard 2 of your cards. No, actually, because I want you to fairly have one. Sling one over to me. And then I am going to swat away 2 of these because this is just ridiculous. We don't need this many scrolls. Alright. And now you are going to summon. Okay, this is ridiculous. I wonder what these scrolls say. I'm going to summon it. It's another scroll. Thank goodness. Oh, shit. It's just one of those games, isn't it? Oh, goodness. Okay. So, how about we have you swap, because we don't need this many scrolls, okay? And now, I am going to sling this one over to you. And I want you to summon, because we gotta beat this curse before the professor shows up. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna summon. And I'm gonna get an artifact. Good. We need 1 more of these in order to beat the curse. Oh my goodness. Scroll after scroll after scroll after scroll. Okay. I need you to sling one of these over to me. I hope you know that I'm really trying to treat you fairly during this game. I'm not trying to cheat you. And that means that I can discard the potion and scroll that we really don't need. Scroll after scroll after scroll after scroll. This game has already gone on for 20 minutes. I hope that my phone has enough time on it to help us win. And it did. That's great. Okay, that means you to do is sling your scroll over the knee. And that's it. Artifact, artifact, scroll. Oops, I dropped it. I'm sorry. Artifact, artifact, scroll. We did it. We beat another curse. And just in time to, looks like we fixed this mess before the professor showed up, which means we won, guys. We did it. Yay! We won the game. So, now that we have finished our 2 curses, it's time for me to go. So, I hope you enjoyed this game. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ASMR relaxation tingles.